kind of, she was supposed to get a
Ledger
handwritten ledger
from
of all the
people.
time. So when I didn't have that for her, then what was she supposed to do? Because I told her I didn't write down anything. Like sometimes my nephew will come over and I'll watch him. Sometimes, you know, I'll do this or that. I might sell a piece of furniture that my husband's built. You know, like our income is not a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 consistent income. And so she said, well, let's just think about.
We have people that do that. We have people that do that a lot.
And so she
but
said,
what needs to happen is you need to keep a ledger.
Okay.
And for anything that you do or anything your husband does, you need to write it down and have the people who pay you sign it.
Okay.
And a telephone number for those people that we can contact and say, look, did you give these people X amount of money?
My customers aren't going to sign anything that's completely separate of my wife's, you know, paperwork for food stamps. That's just unsound.
It doesn't need to. You don't need to tell them that it's for food stamps.
Well,
you need to tell them that you need a ledger for you can tell them it's for taxes.
But they're going to be probably upset that then they're going to know it's for food stamps because you guys are going to call them and ask them. And if we don't,
not, we just need to make verification. We may need to just contact it. We may contact 1 or 2 people. We don't tell them who it's for.
Well, they're going to want to know why you're asking why these people. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I've been on food stamps off and on, and I've never had to write down anybody's phone number that I worked for unless it was an employer that was like a business, not a customer I was working for.
Okay.
So
that is a requirement.
Where does it say it's required that if I'm doing self-employment work that I have to get the customer's phone number so you guys can call and verify them?
So that we can verify it. That's what we have to do.
Right, but where does it?
Just like we would have to an employer. You're the employee. We have to verify. We would have to verify it.
But they're not a consistent. I guess I'm not understanding because they're not a consistent job. So you're just going to call people. I've never had to do that. I've done a lot of different jobs, and I've never had to get a phone number of somebody I babysat for or sold a piece of furniture to, so that somebody could call. I was always told if it was.
You don't necessarily call every time.
Right, but if I sold a piece of furniture to somebody and I said, now I need your phone number because I need to verify that I sold this to you, they're going to look at me like I'm crazy and probably give my furniture back and take their money back. So I'm just trying to figure out how that's supposed to work. People aren't going to just want to give a phone number out for everyone to call, and I've never had to do that. So I guess I'm confused why the lady that I talked to last time didn't tell me I had to do that.
If she could tell us where it is,
the lady
we'll
that
look
you
it up.
did last time doesn't obviously know how this works because she took a statement from you who does the books for your husband.
Right, I take and collect.
Which normally doesn't happen.
It's not normal
and
for
also,
the wife
to. No, it's not. And also, on your statement, when you talked to the lady, you told us that it was $1,000.
Yeah,
and
sometimes
I just saw a statement in here, which I updated in our system for $1,200, which your food stamps are going back down. And now you just told me that it was $1,500.
Well, it doesn't. That's what I'm telling you. So it's not consistent. So see how you see it could be different. One month we could make $1,000. The next month we could make $0, and our $1,000 has to stretch till the next month we make money. So
we've got less than $200 in our account.
I have less.
How do you pay your rent and how do you pay your shelter expenses?
We're
on forbearance.
I'm on forbearance, and then I've also gotten help with we're on a forbearance for our mortgage. And then I also got on.
What does that mean?
That means
What does that mean?
they like put a pause on your payments, and then so we.
You don't pay that each month?
No, but I'll eventually have to pay it. It's still there.
How much do you pay each month?
That's not okay. What we're talking about is you're asking for all these things that I gave everybody, and I told the last lady we were on the forbearance, and she said, "Well, still put it in your information because we still need to that's an expense you have." And she's like, "Your phone's an expense, your insurance is an expense, your water's an expense, your trash is an expense, I've had to have help
all
from
that's an expense.
I've had help from Missouri Valley because I can't pay my utility bill, and that help's gone. So what little bit of work we are able to do, I'm thankful. I'm glad.
understand. Yeah, okay. So, Andy, I'm just asking, how much do you pay in your shelter expense, or your rent, or house payment, or whatever? How much do you pay each month?
It is, what was it now?
I think that's up to 13
It's
something.
1,300 a month.
It's gone up.
Yeah, it's 1,300 something a month each month. It's gone up.
That's how much you pay each month.
Yes.
You pay that each month.
Yes.
So,
And then we pay $500.
wait.
What I'm telling you is
So
this.
if you actually pay $1,300 a month each month, if you're supposed to pay $1,300 a month each month, how are you paying that?
From whatever work that my husband and I can acquire and do and make money so that we can pay those expenses. And some months we're not able to make all the expenses, and we have to get help from Missouri Valley or from a church community that can help, or the community center here in Odessa that can help. And it's a struggle and a stretch every single month. And now you're telling me my food stamps are going to go down, which means I'm going to have even less money to pay for food.
The reason that is because your statement in the system that you wrote out
Right. Is
wrote
that
that he makes $1,200.
some months it's 1,200, some months it's 1,000, some months it's 0, some months it's 500, some months it's who knows, because it doesn't stay steady each month. I'm thankful for you that you have a job that's steady each month, so you can make a budget that's accurate and to the T correct. I can't do that every time because I don't
That's
know
not true.
every month what I'm going to be making.
Okay.
So I can't tell you each month how I pay that. I just tell you that, and it's not really anybody's business how I make it, as long as I make it and it's not more than what you say I can make, and it's not, I'm not paying my bills. So I'm not making over what they told me to make, and then I'm also reporting what income I'm making up to that point. She told me I didn't have to keep a detailed ledger because it wasn't something I did every month consistently.
Okay. From now on, you have to do that.
Okay?
You have to do that for your husband's business. You have to do that for yours.
Okay, so anything either one of us does has to be written down.
Yes.
Okay, well I sell a lot of stuff on Facebook, like we sell furniture through Facebook, and so what am I supposed
We
to
try to. We don't
know.
actually sell hardly anything.
And
That's
so
why we are poor.
So I had a lady who, I'm on the phone, you're gonna need to go do something else for a minute. So, no. So I had a lady who came all the way from Olathe to buy a $50 table, and I didn't get her phone number and I didn't write it down because I didn't know I needed to
That's
report.
fine. And this is what you do for that. You screenshot that, your name on it, and then you write that down and say, she paid this amount of money. You show that screenshot. You just keep very detailed. I mean, if you're running your own business, you have to keep detailed records like that.
We're not running a
You
business.
It's not really a,
You are if you're self-employed.
No. We're not a profitable business, which is what the point you're getting
It
at.
doesn't make any difference if you have your own business, profitable or not.
well, I think the last lady, I mean, she made it seem like I had to,
Keep going back to you keep going back to the last lady, but we already determined that she did not do your
well, it's important that everybody who does it correctly and does it the right way.
Yeah, and if you could show us where that's the policy, we're happy to look it up and verify what you're saying.
I'll send it with the letter on self-employment. I'll send it with the letter.
What my wife is trying to tell you is, I have a couple businesses, but that don't mean that we have
You
regular.
have a few businesses? Because we only have one.
Right. One of them is a drone business that does no other work. It just sits there. It's not a.
They both just sit there because
Yeah.
I'm not getting any work. That's what she's telling you. And you're trying to impute that we make money that we don't make just because we have a business.
I'm not saying you. I mean, I'm not saying you guys are telling me how much you make. I'm not saying you make anything.
Right, and what we're telling you is that what we make is not consistent.
I'm not saying it's consistent.
Right, so that's why the statements might be different. Yeah.
$1,200, now $1,500. Now you have a couple of businesses, not just one. I'm confused, honestly.
Wow.
Well, I don't think that when I talked to that lady, she asked me, "What does your husband do for work?" And I explained what he does for work, and I told her, you know, he does drone stuff. I didn't know I needed to tell her that it was a business that, you know, because it's not profitable, it's not doing anything, it's just something that we have sitting there that if he were to get work, then it would go to that business. And then we would be able to record it like you're asking, but right now, nothing's going to that. So
Right, when we don't have work for months.
sometimes he'll make, you know,
Because I'm an individual. I'm not I don't have employees. I don't have a.
When's the last time you made a giant chunk?
2 years ago. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, so
Right.
it's not like we get thousands and thousands of dollars around here and then we're just sitting home and pretending like we don't have it, because we don't have anything.